Today I am riding the stage 20 of the 2018 Vuelta. It's 2 times up the famous Specialist, which is like a wall. Then it finishes up La Gallina, but before that you also go up the backside of Ortino into Canillo, and 2 times up Comella. And for anyone that knows Andorra, it's a pretty horrible place to ride if you are not a good climber. So today I've got my 32 cassette on, got my lights ready, got my saddlebag with a few tubes just in case. It's going to be a big day. Pretty excited to take it on. So my house is at the bottom of Specialist, but to simulate stage 20 legs in a Grand Tour, I've just come straight into the climb. You can hear me breathing pretty hard already. You know, I think the first 4K averages over 10–11%, so it's going to be a hard one for the peloton to get straight into, but as you can see, it's one car. Whew. I feel very sorry for the race if it hasn't already been decided. The breakaway here, it's gonna be nasty. Here's a public message to all the gruppetto buddies out there going up the Specialist for the first time. It's so steep at the bottom, don't overcommit, because the top flattens out. You'll be able to make a lot of time if you haven't blown. So at the top of Ordino now, super popular walking spot. This is all under snow until April. Doesn't get plowed because there's so much snow, but like I said, there's nothing too challenging about this climb other than the fact that it's 11 k's long. Yeah, I think this climb is going to be the sort of base for the team to actually put the race under control, make it hard if they need, or slow it down if that's what the race needs as well. I think after here it's going to get exciting. The one thing I'm disappointed about not being at the Vuelta this year is this descent. For me, it's probably the most fun descent in all of Andorra, and I've always wanted to have a crack at it without any cars and with closed roads. All the corners are pretty cambered. There's no apex that closes in on you. You know, everything that you can see is what you get, so it's pretty safe, it's pretty fun. The Basilisk is what we're going to call the Specialist for the rest of the ride. But if I were you, that's where I would hang out to watch the race. I must say, the second time up the Basilisk, whew, you guys are going to feel it in the race, sorry to tell you. I'm on the flat a bit at the top now. Couldn't film one-handed anymore. A little bit tired, but kicking on. I'll report back on the next climb. Now on the second last climb for the day, coming the north side into La Comella. It's 4.5 k's. It's not super hard, but ugh. It's one of those ones where in the race this is just gonna sting, and I wouldn't be surprised if a few guys come into difficulties here. Could be a launch pad for an attack, but I don't think so this year. I think it's going to be too hard, and everyone will be waiting for La Gallina. The only bit of flight I've found so far in La Gallina. This climb is insane. I've been sitting on 160 heart rate just to get up. Sitting on about 4.5 watts per kilo because you just have no option, otherwise you fall over. It's super hard. Wow. Really is 2 different sports between what I do and what the climbers are. They are incredible. Oh, look at this beautiful vista. Oh, psych. So I've just arrived at the top of La Gallina. That's over 3,000 meters climbing for the day, and I skipped one of the small laps up Comella. I'll be doing it on the way home, but this is the finish. As they say here in Andorra, Ostia. But I think it's a mold-based stage. I think it's very cool. I think for what it's worth, there's going to be a real win on this stage. There's no luck involved. This final climb is just insane. And I really hope for all the sprinters that they can get through, because it'll be a pretty horrible way to end the Vuelta, not getting through this one, but they definitely serve it up to you right to the last minute.